All right, so there's a lot of scuttlebutt about the board of Twitter maybe officially turning down that 54-20 offer from Elon Musk. Maybe today it means continued pursuit and maybe would have to become a hostile effort. Joining me now, cybersecurity lawyer Leeza Garber. Also, Leeza, you're an expert in social media. I just want your thoughts on this sort of intersection of freedom of speech and responsibilities of gatekeepers of the public square.
As we know, Elon Musk is an eccentric character within big tech, technology in general, and he has his own ideas about what free speech should be and public discourse. When we look at the idea of the legal concept of free speech, of course, that's only in the context of government. When we talk about social media platforms, whether it's Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, pick any one, they are making their own concept of quote unquote free speech. And that means they're each acting as gatekeepers. Twitter itself has dozens of employees that create the rules for playing on the platform. And that means content moderation. It means dealing with hate speech and misinformation. And those rules constantly change and they evolve. And what's fascinating is that recently, actually just yesterday, the former CEO of Reddit stated that social media platforms don't actually police content, they're policing behavior. But all in all, the question is, what is free speech within a private platform? It's still regulated by Section 230 and the whims of whoever is in charge.
Should that be changed?
It has to change because the laws that we're looking at now are over 30 years old, and this is something that's a problem with technology in general. As we know, the bureaucracy of government and legal channels in general take a long time to adapt to changing technology. We're way over here with social media and tech. The law and government is just falling behind. Section 230 was written specifically at the start of the internet. The internet looks very different now. It's going to continue to look very different, especially as we move into spaces like the metaverse. Unfortunately, it's just not taking priority enough. We keep seeing big tech talk about antitrust issues, privacy, federal versus state laws. But in the end, something has to change.
Leeza, let me switch gears here for a moment. I want to ask you about reports the United States might be hit by Russian cyber attacks any day now. How vulnerable is government? How vulnerable are our businesses right now?
We are doing much better than we were. Let's put it that way. We obviously have intelligence that is inside Russian systems right now. Unfortunately, that means that they're in our systems as well. But the United States has been working together. They've been having different agencies cooperate together with the private sector, which gives us the best fighting chance. We have some of the most amazing professionals available in technology, in cybersecurity. We're being very proactive, but as you know, and you speak about quite often on the show, we're walking a fine line, right, between forcing actions from other countries and trying to keep things in place. So we have to be careful about what our position is and how readily we want to dispose of different weapons that we have in our arsenal in terms of cyber warfare.
All right, we got to leave it there, but I do want to point out your new book, Can Trust Will? Hiring for the New Human Element in the New Age of Cybersecurity. Congratulations, Leeza. Hope we see you again soon. All right, folks, let's bring in
Charles. Same here.
Defiance ETF.